Hi, I'm Rami from MakeTheInternet.com as well as various other websites, and today I'm going to talk about a little experiment I did with Google +1 buttons. Apparently, the Google +1 buttons help you out in your ranking, so I wanted to find out if you could buy some and it would actually help your rankings out. I was actually curious to see if it would actually make your rankings a bit worse as well, because I think Google catches on to these things if you're trying to trick the system, so I thought it would be a good experiment to do. So apparently you need good quality Google Plus profiles to +1 your website for it to make a positive impact. And I assume that the ones that you can buy aren't good quality, they're not used that often, so it was good to see what would happen. So I headed over to Fiverr.com and I bought 150 +1 clicks for one of my websites, foroilyskin.org, and I wanted to see what difference I would make for the rankings. So I left it a couple of weeks after I bought the +1 clicks, and I wanted to do nothing else other than write a couple of articles, so I did nothing else for SEO, so I could monitor the difference. And after a couple of weeks, I'm here to report the results, basically. So for the words oily skin, I was ranking at number 242, which is pretty low. So after these were installed, I left it. I did nothing else other than write a couple of articles, and 2 weeks later I was actually ranked at 283. So it turns out that there's no drastic effect from buying them. I don't know if it takes a while to kick in, but I've got the 152 clicks, or 155 they are now, I think, and I've done this experiment, so I've not really lost anything, and I'm glad to say that it's not really had a negative effect on the ranking of my website for that phrase or any other phrases. To be honest, it's not really made a difference, so is it worth buying these Google clicks? No, not really. It doesn't really make any difference in my case. It's also worth mentioning that to check my ranks, I use Scroogle.org, which is a Google scraper. Basically, that means it gives you a less biased result. It's a great tool, you should definitely use it. I'll put a link in the description below. Now, if you've tried any sort of experiments with these Google +1 buttons, then let me know about your experiences. And if you want to read more about what I do, then just head over to MakeTheInternet.com.